The Election Steering Committee was established to facilitate electoral reforms in Sierra Leone, coordinate electoral stakeholders, monitors preparedness of elections management bodies, and more. The Chief Electoral Commissioner, Mohammed Kene Okone, notified that from 2022, all the activities they requested for were funded, adding that this year, ECSL received close to 300 million new leones for all events. He said as part of the preparedness, they have just completed nominations for all positions across the country, citing that 13 political parties completed the nominations for presidential candidates.
We are now working on the result management system, procurement of ballot papers, and then the campaign management. We are going to engage the political parties to agree on the schedule for their campaign, and then training of our staff, deployment of logistics, the sensitive and non-sensitive. In terms of the management of the results, we are going to utilize both electronics as well as a manual. The results are counted at the polling station level and then collated at the regional office by districts, and then the total regional results are submitted to me as a national returning officer for tally and then come up with the final results.
Like other elections management bodies, PPRC also updated the committee, which was chaired by the Chief Minister Jacob Jusu Safa and co-chaired by the United Nations Resident Coordinator.
In my interface with the radios, issues were raised that even our worship, the former mayor, raised concern on the treatment of her supporters when she went for nomination. So on the basis of those information I convened a meeting of the leadership of the police and the national security coordinator with the leadership of the political party, the APC, so to speak. We had that meeting on Monday, and the party was given the opportunity to raise their concerns. And the leadership of the security sector also did raise their own concern. And as a commission overseeing the activities of the political parties, we also came up with our observation. I mean, deliberations were very fruitful. At the end of the day, we come up with the major take-home that we should establish a communication line between the political party and the police, so that each time they want to have another activity, there will be engagement prior to that activity, so that all of us will agree on what to do and what not to do.
The chairperson, National Election Watch New, Marcela Samba Sise, highlighted that one of the biggest successes of democratic renewals in Sierra Leone is non-partisan independent observation of electoral processes, which New has been internationally recognized for. But it seems like the full participation of the election observation body has the potential to be compromised in the coming elections.
As I sit here as the chairperson of National Elections Watch, to date, we have only been able to mobilize, apart from other categories of observers, 50% of the total number of polling stations which has to be covered for the elections. I want partners to know and hear this, that New would only, as at now, in terms of resources at hand, we will only be doing 50% elections coverage until and unless partners see the need not to deviate from our political culture and context and support the 100% coverage that citizens groups have been doing over the years in the electoral process.
Salifu Jarna Kamara, AYV News.